Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome to another one of my Spyro texture hacks. This time it is Sunrise Spring turned into Spring Marsh, or Spring Honey Marsh. I wanted to put Honey Marsh in there, but I couldn't quite get it to work. But yes, this is Spring Marsh. It is a texture hack using textures from both Honey Speedway, but also Honey Marsh in Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. It's sort of a cross console texture hack in a way. I remember I did something like that with Enter the Dragonfly because it's quite easy to replace textures in that game. But I decided no, I'm going to use the PS2 textures, or GameCube more like, with PS1 because they're actually both both of the textures are like 64 by 64, so it was quite easy to replace. I had to do a few little tweaks, and not everything is as perfect as I'd like it. For some reason, the rock walls almost look better from a distance than they do up close. It's just sort of the way it is. Like this texture hacking is still never this perfect thing. Like, as great as it is, there's still errors and stuff like that, and a lot of it is just the console itself, like the actual Spyro, you know, not actually even looking that good from, you know, detail. When you replace textures, you sort of realize how perfectly they fit, but when you replace them with something else, it kind of like shows the age of the game, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you'll probably notice that the skybox is something that is like equal or smaller, so you know it works and everything. It is Glimmer. I originally tried Glimmer back in the day, but it didn't work. But with this new disable sky occlusion or whatever it was, like basically this new fix that LXShadow made in SpyroEdit2, now I can actually use, you know, skyboxes that I want to use in levels. I get a lot more choice. Still not everything, but a lot more choice. I purposely made the color very, very specifically like orange and stuff like that, just to sort of sell that sort of honey thing, to almost give the impression that the ground itself is honey, or it's like honey infused. I thought that would be cool. I thought it'd be you know, a fun sort of color. I don't usually deal. I mean, I do like these sort of colors, but if you look at my other texture hacks, a lot of them aren't quite this thematic in terms of just how rich the sort of the reds and the oranges are. But you know, maybe I guess Desolate Gardens, you know, the Midday Gardens one that I did, that one's kind of has a similar tone, although probably more brown, really, to be honest. Anyway, let's keep looking around here. I'm trying to give off a nice little tour here. I'll show you that area after because I really like that. But the floor here, these textures are unchanged except for the textures here, which, by the way, these ones are Rubberabbit2 textures from this is a big throwback from Ruins of the Glimmer Empire, which was a texture hack that what was his name, Rubberabbit2 made, and then he sent to me, and I, like, you know, showed it off. That was a while back. I mean, it's crazy to think that we've almost been doing this for 2 years now. It's been stop and start, but you know, I'm back, so everyone's back now. I think with the new SpyroEdit, everyone's excited. And then this is probably my favorite room. I really like this. I mean, I love the rest of the level, but I love how perfectly the textures, like the old and new textures, combine. Like, we've got that there. I think they were the textures on the machines, you know, in Honey Marsh, yeah. And then we've got the really sort of cool rock ground sort of thing. And also, it actually perfectly, the textures worked perfectly in that little cave over there, you know, where Hunter's standing. Like, I was actually really surprised at how well it ended up looking. Like, it didn't, I can merge the old textures with the new ones and they look great. Yeah. Alright guys, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this texture hack. Make sure you can go download it. Very easy to use in the new SpyroEdit program. So, very easy. Look forward to it, guys. Have fun, and thank you very much for watching.
What went wrong? I'd laid the groundwork for what I thought was a solid plan, and then the day of tribal council, it all unraveled.